Hello, Fab 50 plus friends. It's Charlotte again, and today we're here to talk about food options, especially when you're trying to release a bunch of weight or you're trying to get healthy and stay fit and fabulous after 50. If you're eating too many acidic foods, non-alkaline, it is going to be very difficult to get the weight off and keep it off. So I don't know about you, but sometimes it is hard to even know what to eat. Or you've heard so many conflicting things. It's like, well, what is it that I should actually be eating or drinking so that I can stay as alkaline as possible? So this is what I do. I mean, it's not perfect all the time. It's a little hard to be perfect all the time, especially in the winter time when you can't get fresh veggies. If you're somewhere where you can get fresh veggies all the time, I'd recommend you eating as many fresh veggies and having salads as you can, because really veggies, especially green veggies that are fresh and raw, are your best bet. But otherwise, you're going to need to have other options because, well, we probably can't all just have salad all day long. I don't know about you, but that does get a little boring. I've done it for weeks at a time, and I do want something else eventually. So this is what I do. And I found that it works really well and it keeps me as alkaline as I can be. And I'll even give you some tips as far as eating out at restaurants, because I know for a lot of times people are like, well, I know you don't eat like I do anymore, so what can you eat? Well, again, a lot of places have great salads, but the other thing you can do is even just getting fish. If you don't like fish, that might be a little harder, but if you can handle fish, I would recommend salmon, tuna, and those are your best ones and the easiest ones to find at a restaurant. Sometimes tilapia. I mean, if that's all you can get, tilapia. I get tilapia at several different restaurants. I would do that. Try to get it without any sort of cream sauce, and definitely never fried fish. Pretty much don't eat any fried food. So again, fried fish is out. If you can't get anything else, even just having a chicken breast is probably a lot better than a piece of fried fish. So, and most fruits are just too high in sugar as far as if you're trying to release weight. So, and again, sugar gets, creates lots of problems in the body. So keep the sugars and the fruits low. You can have some, but try to keep those to a minimum. And fruit juices, absolutely not. I don't do any fruit juices. I mean, again, if you want to do them, it's just a bunch of sugar and you're not getting any of the fiber to go with it. So don't eat those or don't drink OJ and apple juice. If you want anything at all, maybe just a little bit of cranberry juice, but try to stay away from that. And then this is what I do as far as, a great big salad, and then have the most alkaline, like some good olive oils, even just olive oil and a little bit of lemon juice on there. That's probably your least acidic way to have dressing. Definitely don't do the ranches or French or anything like that. Stick with the light oils, like an olive oil, a really good olive oil with a little bit of lemon juice. If you're at a restaurant, you can't get that. Probably the vinaigrette is probably your best bet, even though it has vinegar in it. It's a little bit acidic. It's better than the other options. And the other things I do, again, are as much in the way of raw veggies as possible. And then steamed veggies. Hopefully they don't over steam them and they're just basically mush. But the freshest and most raw items are your best bet. Now, you can throw some beans in there. I do often have some beans. Obviously, you can't do raw beans because that will kill you. Even undercooked beans will kill you. So if you're gonna have beans like black beans, just a little bit. Don't have a whole lot. A little bit of hummus and things like that here and there are good options. I try to stick to just having a beans maybe once or twice a week, but not any more than that. And the other things that you can choose from are You can have quinoa, but again, kind of limit that if you're trying to reduce weight. That's if you're more at a maintenance level, then you can have, throw in some quinoa here and there. Let me just grab this book here for a second. It's something that's really helped me a lot, is to be able to look at these options. Okay, so what is the good, better, best as far as being alkaline? Can I get my glasses on? All right. So and most meat of any sort is pretty much out besides fish. And so we've got beans, soy nuts and soy lecithin is okay. What they call better is lima beans and soybeans, as in edamame, white navy beans, and the granulated soy, as in the cooked ground soybeans. And it's still good is lentils, soy flour, and tofu, and then all the rest are really not that great for you. So like the black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, they're mildly acidic, but all the rest, you just try to stay away from them. But again, I have black beans occasionally. Beverages, you got your alkaline water, and then the next best is distilled water, and after that it's all definitely downhill from there. Condiments, you do need salt. You do actually need sodium in your diet. So real salt, as in the brand real salt, or Celtic sea salt. The other salts are definitely not as good for you. I guess you would say they can be a little acid forming. Herbs and most spices are fine, and if you use garlic, onion, and ginger, those are good. The fats, there's a few that are great for you: olive oil, borage oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, flaxseed oil, evening primrose oil, cod liver oil, and some other marine lipids. And again, it's great to get your omega-3s from fish oils. Those actually are better for you, and your body can process them a lot easier. There are plant-based omega-3s, ALAs, but your body has to work a little bit harder to process those. So, but again, if you have no other option, I don't know about you, but there are sometimes when you're traveling and you really can't get a hold of anything else. So some omega trail mix, it has good ALAs in it, and it gives you some protein. And again, the omega-3s that are plant-based are considered ALAs. So that is an option if you really can't get anything else. And this gives you some other things. Fruit, pretty much the only mildly alkaline are limes, lemons, grapefruits, coconuts, and sour cherries. All the rest are in the mildly acidic or very acidic categories. And the grains are quinoa, buckwheat, groats, and spelt. Those are the only ones that are even just mildly alkaline. So I don't eat a whole lot of quinoa, just occasionally. Meats, only thing I eat are fish. And I pretty much try to stay away from most other meats. Milk, nothing but, you could do some goat milk or some coconut milk or even coconut water. On the nuts, I do try to stay away from most of the roasted nuts. Sometimes it's a little hard to in some of those store-bought packages, but if you can get the raw almonds and keep them in the fridge. Nuts need to be left in the fridge as much as possible, so they stay, they don't go rancid fast. So I would definitely get some and keep them in the fridge. I have some at work in the fridge. I have some at home in the fridge, and just even a handful when you're just starving and you can't take it anymore. It's a good source of some protein, but you're not getting all of the lectins or even most of the protein, most of the value is cooked out of them when you're roasting it. The nutrient value is cooked out of it when you're roasting them. So anything that you can do that's raw, that's the best. Let's see, condiments, kind of limited again. Let's see, grains. I refer to this all the time. The Miracle pH diet, the pH Miracle diet books for weight loss. There's just a pH Miracle diet so that you know about them. It's not a diet as in I'm doing it to lose weight. It's a change in dietary, what you actually do as on an ongoing daily basis for your dietary needs. I don't use diet as I'm just doing it for weight loss. It's just a total change in your lifestyle. Again, no milk products basically. Sweeteners, stevia and chicory. Pumpkin seeds are really great for you. And sesame, cumin, fennel, and caraway are really not too bad. Beets, radishes, and gingers, which you actually would think, radishes seem acidic, but they're actually moderately alkaline. And pretty much all your veggies are in the good, mildly alkaline to highly alkaline. So fill up on your veggies as much as possible. And I mean, if you can eat a great big salad, that would be your best bet. And I mean, if you're somewhere and you can only get something that's vegan, then I would suggest that. If there's just everything else is just chock full of animal proteins, that's your best bet. I really enjoy having salmon whenever I can, and making sure you just don't have a whole lot of sauce on it. Once you get like those creamy sauces, and you're kind of ruining that as far as the alkalinity goes. Anyway, hopefully that helps you pick out some things. I mean, there are still really good salads that you can have, and if all you can get is a salad that has some chicken on it, as long as it's every once in a while, that's not that bad. A lot of fast food places have salads with chicken on it, and it sure is better than eating a big burger and fries. Again, do what you can, and don't get hard on yourself if you are traveling and you can't find something better that day. At least if you try to make the best, smartest choices possible and stay as alkaline and as raw veggies as you can, that's what's best. And I hope this helped give you some ideas of how to eat on the alkaline diet, or at least just how to eat better for not only weight loss, but again, for fabulous 50+ health. And make sure to hit the like button below and subscribe so we can keep you up to date on all of the latest Fab 50+ information.